first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field is behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Dowling. Mazzaroli wants to try and get the front all evening as well. Faze there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonestead on the straight as they run round turn 2. Johnson Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stonestreet off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals as we see a car bank it into the wall. Tonight we are at Circuit Jerez, where we are going to see some amazing races. We've been on this track in the V8s. We've been on this track in the Super Formula Lights. Tonight we're going to grace it with the Toyota GR86s. And I've been watching some of these boys do some drift moves around some of these banks, but a lot of space. Bit of walls here and there, but also a lot of runoff, which we don't mind. Maybe a few tin tops on their roofs tonight, but the times and the lap times are looking very special at the moment. Just in practice, Joshy Horton sitting in a 158.686. Cruz McVee second, Danny Bartouche third. Jackson Dial, a new driver into the series, has got himself into fourth place. So the times are looking very, very impressive. Let's check out the ladder, see where all the lads are sitting and how many critical points are involved tonight. In the Pro Series, Joshua Horton's last week put him out there in a pivotal position from Vermilion Esports, 47 points ahead of Dougie Gowans. And behind him, following Cruz McVee from the Koala Cartel. Carter Dines Tune is on the same points as Cruz McVee, so the top four are within, 68 points of each other. And with lots of points on the grabs tonight, it's going to be critical that they get a good result in each of the heats. It's a triple heat as usual, so it's a super sprint format. In fifth place, we've got Danny Bartouche from SRT Motorsports. Sixth placed, Alex Azikas from Murray Performance Racing. Seventh place, Daniel Byrne, Carling Motorsports. Daniel has made a long-awaited return to the 86s, and I believe his teammate from Carling's Motorsports, David Gallo, has put his name in the ring as well. Liam Jensen, Koala Cartel in 8th place. Liam Tipping from Koala Cartel in 9th place. Jed Van Ermert from Fart in 10th. Jace Douglas, Murray Performance Racing in 11th. Callum Hodgkinson from OPR 12th. Mitchy Noble, Apex League 13th. Ray Oliver, Sim Motorsports 14th. Matty Boyle at Murray Performance Racing 15th. Cooper Barnes, Murray Performance Racing 16th. Jacob Trainer in 17th place. And nowhere to be found is our Kyle Lavery. He's having a season off. But that's the Pro Series for you, and the battles will continue. Here we go. The Pro-Ams looking very, very, very tight. We have got 48 points, just like in the Pros, to fifth place this time. Greg Cook, who has just joined the boys at Project 36. He's got himself into fifth place. Thomasina, fourth from SLM Academy. Cam Hardwick, SM Academy in third. Trev Mortimer, Rogue Racing in second. And Thomas Cooley in first. Your top five are very, very close. And you can see them coming from the back of that list. Chris Tomlin, Elliot D. Kevin Wakefield, who has just signed with LCR Esports. Maybe the contract will be worth a bit of pretty penny for his kids for the retirement fund. Russell Gander's got himself in Vortex Sim Racing. Ryan Price, Leaky Lounge Racer. Marky Snow, SLM Academy. Brandon Levin, SRW in 12th. Mark Cochran in 13th. Stevie Daniels 14th. Dean Sinkovich in 15th. And Joshua King in 16th. And we get down to the AM part of the circuit, and the numbers are very, very close, just like they are in the Pros. We've done the Pros already, so we're just going to switch it across to the AM screen, and then we'll get this thing going. And yep, I'm going to have dyslexia in a second. Let's not worry about it for now. We'll have a look at it later when we get through it. But anyway, Mr. Watson, welcome to the room. We have qualifying just about to finish. Qualifying just about to start. Warm-up's just finishing off. What's your thoughts on this track, mate, apart from
Well, apart from there's it's going to be an interesting race. You know, Jerez is a classic circuit, you know, hosted F1 here for the Spanish Grand Prix for years. So it's definitely has its place in motorsports history. And so it's going to be interesting to see how these cars deal with this circuit. You know, we're used to seeing a lot more higher power cars run this track on this channel. You know, you mentioned the V8 and the Super Formula Light. So These a little more underpowered. Obviously, will probably be a little closer together, but I don't think we're going to see a big draft train. I think it's going to get fairly spread out with some
Can you
battle
see what I
packs
can
here and
see?
there.
Can you see what I can see? Precipitation. Welcome to the track of Jerez. Jerez playing with some wet stuff on the surface. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm looking to see how this pans out because it's these big sweeping corners, mate. Really good places to lose rear end traction. Have a look how sweeping they are. There's already someone gone off. Yep, I think it's Boone. No, Daniel Boone. Yep.
And for those that were kind of hoping on a little more of a straightforward race after last week's whatever that was, with the added chaos of Mother Nature, I don't think we're going to be getting that this week.
I'm not. Was there going to be chaos? There's always chaos in this series.
And I'm here for it.
I reckon it's going to be. I reckon it's going to be a classic tonight. I think the range is going to bring out a bit more flavour. Some of the boys love it. Some of the boys hate it. I particularly don't mind it at all. It gives us something a little bit different to look at out there.
I love watching it and racing in it.
Only actually been out in the Super Formula Light out there, but not on anything else. So I haven't had the chance or the pleasure to go in the 86 or the V8.
Funny enough, I have more real life experience in racing in the wet than I do on iRacing.
There you go. But let's see who gets to the pointy end of this part of it. Joey Black's already. Oh no, he hasn't set a time yet. No one set a time yet. So we're into the first 3 minutes. The boys are coming around now. Oh, bit of rotation there from one of the SLM boys. Oh, nearly slid straight into pit with a penalty for poor entry probably. Kev Wakefield's in there on his LCR on the bottom screen with his new livery. He's gone with the pink wheels.
Love it.
Yeah. Looking good. Who else we got out there that is fresh? Let's see, Mr. Jackson Dial, very, very fast boy. James Doyle, Jackson Dial, where is he? Jacko Dial, there he is. Very fast individual as well. He's very good in a number of different type of cars. Brendan Hickman's been pretty decent in the last few weeks. We've seen him create some awesome pace out there.
Yeah, I remember him being seriously up in the fray early on in the season, battling right there for the overall win. Yeah,
he had a couple of top 5 finishes in the first 2 rounds, I think it was, but went a bit south for him. Jet Murray's in there tonight, so he's back on track. We've got a few of the fast boys. Morgan Dial, I think that's Jackson's cousin brother, whatever, not too sure. But a lot of boys not on track at the moment, just sitting in the session waiting for the weather to go maybe. I don't know, maybe too scared.
I'd hope not, otherwise I'd have to roast them.
And we do like to give them a bit of a roasting here and there. I've never shied away from a good roasting from one of the drivers. Still no one set a time. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe struggling to get one in, get one that counts with all the weather.
Yep, here we go. First time down is Joshua Horton. He's got himself a 2:04.497. Jackson Dial with a 2:05.079 in second place. So we've got 2 drivers that's setting in place. You get to see them coming across the line now and start to set these times. Tomasino, Ryan Price. There we go. Cruz McVie up in the top 4. The times are flying through. Liam Jedson from the Koala Cartel into 3rd place. Thomasina into 13th. James Doyle into 9th. So we're seeing some movement happening, a lot of movement happening out there, actually. Mark Snow into 12th. All the times are now being set now. Mortimer got himself up into 12th now. Still a couple still to go. Hickman, Morgan, Dial, Greg Crook, Carter Dines, Jet Murray, Dan Bartouche, Daniel Burns, Mitchie Noble, Brad Dines, Jacob Trainer, all still ready to get some laps out. Dean's ended the session. He's having a lot of VR noise at the moment, so it's been unfortunate for him. It looks like we're going to get nearly 40 cars out on track by the look of it. What? 16? Oh, we have got 42 cars on track. Wow. That is going to be some racing out there. Well, we had 42 last week as well, didn't we? There's one thing you got to do out there, peeps. Share, subscribe, hit the like button, and get this out there because people need to see what it's like for 40 cars out on track. 3 classes racing like crazy. Am, Pro-Am, and the pros all on the same bit of black stuff, getting faster and faster every week. And we're getting to see a lot of the Pro-Ams and Ams mixing it up with the pros, aren't we, Mr. Watson? They're not, the pace differentiation isn't massive.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see the other classes starting to get a lot closer to the front in their own right, you know, not just fighting for the best in class, but best overall. And, you know, that's exactly what you want when you have a setup like this with pros, Pro-Am, and Am, is that you do it in the hopes and the help to get those guys in the other classes to get better over time and to be able to have the desire to keep putting in the time, keep putting in the work, so they're not, you know, getting disheartened by getting demolished by the pro driver who's up towards the field. They have something that they can fight for, and soon enough they're going to be graduating and making themselves pros and, you know, get to have the awesome distinction of maybe even being a Pro-Am overall winner. That is some bragging rights, let me tell you.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to, and it's good for these guys at the back when they beat a couple of faster pros out there as well. What's Mitchie Noble on out here? Have you swapped teams again, Mitchie? What are you doing? You're talking in riddles out there, mate. None of it's making sense at the moment.
Yeah, I believe he's on SRB now, from what I saw on the Discord.
SRB? Oh, he's changed to SRB. Oh, is he gone to... He's swapped teams again. Oh, Mitchie Noble. People are going to start talking about you, mate. Just, you know, getting around. Getting around. Who we got on screen there? Is that him on screen now, is it? It is Mitchie Noble out there. He's changed. He hasn't changed his name. He's still got Apex on there. Maybe they booted him. Let's start the gossip train.
They gave him the old yeet.
Yeah, Jacob Trainer and his teammates and Mitch, they're all just going to end up back at SRW. All they're missing is the W at the end anyway, and they've all come from there, so I'll just work their way back. Here we go. All right, we are down to the last 5 minutes, so the action has been not a great deal. We're seeing Cruz McVee get himself to the top end. The 2:04.497 of Vermilion driver Joshy Horton has been the fastest. We did say he gets out in the open on his own. He's going to be an absolute weapon. Let's have a look how far down that takes. 1 second is down to 8th place. Then we've got 2 seconds down to 13th place. So tonight's weather is changing it up a little bit. Down in the AMS field, they are down to 209s at the moment. So they're struggling a bit under grip and the pace, carrying the pace through the corner in the wet is the struggle they're having at the moment. Whereas Joshua Horton, he is just absolutely destroying this little car of his. He's going to be hard to beat tonight, man. Very hard.
Yeah, then James Doyle up there, Pro-Am driver, like we were talking about earlier, sitting in a commanding P3 in the about, I'd say, second plus over his next Pro-Am that he has to worry about for the class win, and Ryan Price in P10.
He's a new boy, so he might get reallocated in the next round or two, being that he's only new to the series. So we'll see what happens with him there, coming straight out of the bag. Coming straight out of the bag and hitting third tells me you might be a pro. Just in the rain especially, yeah. But there's a couple of the boys in the rain struggling. David Gallo, I'm not sure if you boys have seen him race. Absolute weapon there. He's Daniel Burns' teammate, and when they race together, they race together. If you want to see some really good team racing, you got to watch those two. The Carling boys, when they're on song together, they are amazing. They're roughly around the same sort of pace, very similar style drivers, and they can draft each other and follow each other, do the team thing, and create space for each other as well. So, very smart way of driving for those boys. Greg Crook is last night released his car as a Project 36 driver in the Super Formula Lights, and now he is in the 86s in the same livery for the Project 36 cars. I think he's the only Project 36 car on this grid at the moment. Jamie Davis used to race the 86s, but I think he's focusing more on the V8s. Bored of being the only one out there. Okay. Pretty sure James Doyle is completely new to iRacing. Okay, maybe. If he's completely new to iRacing, he is an absolute weapon.
Yeah, this is new to iRacing. I don't want to see him in about a year from now. He might be lapping everyone at this rate.
Yeah. He's who's he racing for? Can't see him on. Oh, he's part of the Koala Cartel. Koala Cartel, yeah. Cook Alex is down there as well. They're starting to get a bit of times. We're down to the last 2 minutes. So as you know, viewers, that's the 15-minute mark of qualifying. The axe drops, and wherever it lands and wherever you are on track, that's where it is. Currently in Discord of the Koala Cartel, boys. Give us any goss, mate. Any setup tips. Who's the girl in the rear bumper? Anything you want to share with us, let us know. It's good to have some inside goss in the broadcast. We should get all the crew chiefs that support their drivers to be available on audio for a bit of during the race, a bit of a chin wag. That would be sensational to do. I think it's something I'd like to do across all our series at the moment, and maybe this season or next season. But yeah, I reckon it's the way to go, because everyone is starting to get, more and more people are starting to get crew chiefs of teammate spotting for them, stuff like that. Not just using the old iRacing bit. But Josh Horton's time, mate, no one's even getting close.
No, Cruz tried, only about a couple tenths off, but
yep.
No one's really close to that 43 car. Those two are the only ones in the 204s.
Still a few that haven't set times as well. Who hasn't set a time so far? We haven't got a time from Jet Murray, Danny Bartouche, Jason Depp. Jason Depp is the safety car driver, so that's probably why. Jacob Lucas, Callum Hodgkinson, and Brandon Levin all haven't set laps. Levin's just got out on track by the look of it in the wets. Callum Hodgkinson's, I don't think he's entered the session yet. Jacob Lucas as well, or Danny Bartouche, or Jet Murray. I think they were in the session before, but not quite. Here you're watching the Carling boys on screen, lads, and you'll see them practice together like that, but they'll also race together like that. We are down to the last few seconds as it goes tick, tick, boom, as a legendary Will Smith would say. That's before he used to slap people. Anyway, we do digress. The lineup and the way these people have finished, these drivers have finished on the track tonight has been an absolute cracker. So the pole position goes out to Joshua Horton with a 2:04.497. Cracking bit of work there. And only a tenth and nearly 2/10 behind is Cruz McVie. James Doyle in third place, Jackson Dial, newcomer to the series, in fourth, Liam Jensen in fifth, Jason Douglas from Murray Performance in sixth, Thomas Cooley in seventh, and Dougie Gowans from FTR in eighth, Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsport in ninth, Cameron Hardwick from SLM Academy in 10th place. Cam's doing extremely well considering he is, I think he's a Pro-Am, isn't he?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. And as we switch it over to the rest of the grid, we can see that Trev Mortimer, a little bit off pace tonight, got himself in 11th place. David Gallo back on the tracks. He's going to take a little bit to warming up in 12th place. Brandon Hickman struggling a bit of pace tonight too. 13th. We've seen him regularly in the top 10, top 8, top 6. But not sure if he settled into the rain on this track just now. Ryan Price, it's good to see him up in 14th place. Russell Gander, privateer in 15th. Morgan Dial, believe he's a relative of Jackson, is in 16th place. Ash Glover in 17th. Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports in 18th. Mark Cochran in 19th. Thomas Sena from SLM Academy in 20th. All right, who we got in 21st? Greg Cook, recently acquired by Project 36 in 21st place. Carter Dines Racing in 22nd. 23rd place, Mark Snow. 24th place, Alex Tazikas from Murray Performance. 25th, Mitchie Noble from SRB, I believe. 26th, Elliot D. Followed by 27th place, Jacob Trainer from SRB. 28th place, Dean Sikovich from Team SRW Motorsports. And 29th place, Stephanie Piccoli from Apex Esports League. 30th place, Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing. And the list keeps going, peeps. Joey Black in 31st. 32nd, Kev Wacken from Lettuce LCR. 33rd, David Simmons from Apex. 34th, Brad Dines from Dines Racing. 35th, Danny Bartouche, SRR, by the look of it now. 36 is the safety car, Jet Murray in 37th from Murray Performance, and Jacob Lucas from Murray Performance in 39th. Race control tonight. The race director is Tyson McAvoy. The race steward is Stefan McCartane, and Jason Depp is our safety car driver. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at round 4 at Jerez, the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. The first of 3 heats tonight in the super sprint format. We have got Joshua Horton leading the boys out on the front row. Beside him, Cruz McVie. As you can see, the Quali Cartels all lining up behind Joshy Horton. And then we have Jackson Dial, Liam Jensen on the other side, Jason Douglas as well. We are about to go green, and there's a couple of flags going. You can see some of the smoke already coming through. A great start off there from Joshua Horton, and the Koala Cartel as well have followed him down very, very quickly. James Doyle, Liam Jensen coming out very smartly. Look at the Koala Cartel. There's 4 of them already. They've got 2 wide. They're not adverse to hitting each other coming through corners either. There is no boundaries there. They do not play by the papaya rules. And there goes good old Joshua Horton. He is gone already flying. Ryan Price has got the back of the track in the back end. The back end is all too wide as well as they're coming through. Price is there with Greg Cook all together cooked in that corner by themselves. Dougie Gowans has gone off as well somewhere in the background too with Danny Bartouche by the look of it. So them two have possibly kissed as they've gone across the line. But Joshua Horton has come through quite nicely and is leading these boys through. James Doyle in second place, Cruz McVie, Jackson Dial, and then you've got your Thomas Cooley, Jason Douglas, Liam Jensen, all starting to spread out. Back of the field, they're still trying to get across each other. The track has stopped raining, but everyone is still on dries except for Brandon Hickman and Russell Gander and Dean Sinkovich. So they've obviously not got the message, not got the mail, and they have stayed out on the wets. He sticks his toe in.
Yeah, that's a choice. You have to figure
Have a look
that
at
was.
this. Inside line. That's Gallo by the look of it, and
Oh,
that's
no.
Spina. I'm not sure whose fault that was. 3 cars wide. He might have got a bit of help there as he come through that corner.
Oh, and there's the.
There's Ryan
Replay
Price
of
from
the-
Upscale E46. Upscale business coaching. Maybe I need a business coach. Driver 78, I think that is Dave Gallo. He got swamped over by the top just there before. And here we got Joshua Horton, ladies and gents. He is in cruise control at the moment. Already got himself up 2.3 seconds, 2.4 seconds. James Doyle is coming behind him. That bloody blue banner in the way, following him down. So the Koala Cartel are hunting these boys at the moment. Cruz McThurry, Thomas Cooley, and then Jackson Dial following in the tribute to, I think it's a Castrol tribute. No, 7-Eleven, Lucky Strike. And then behind him is Jace Douglas, the lead MPR car on the track. Oh, someone sitting out there right off the edge.
Oh, no!
Is that James Doyle? Very, very close to the edge.
Now Noble goes around with someone, couldn't quite make out who it is. Mark Cochran. They both spun right behind the Koala Cattell car.
Here we go.
Whee!
Oh, that would have been gearing, I'd say. Oh, look at that as well. Mitchie Noble, what did he do there? He got a little bit off the dirt there by the look of it, and he took his former teammate out, Mark Cochran, at the same time.
Yeah, it just
Wow.
lost grip and hung a left.
Yeah, that's well, this is what's going to happen. There's a little bit of moisture still out there. You can see it, so it's a little bit slippery. So these boys are going to be careful as they're coming around corners. Green flag is still on coves, but we are still good to go. Back end of there, we're still seeing some legends out there like Ducky Gowan's fighting through the pack as they're going. He's getting a lot of pressure there.
Oh no,
from
Gander going
Darling.
around.
Who's that going around? Oh, he's
Get
just
it
off the
going,
line and
Russell.
nearly got collected then. Russell
Yeah.
Gander nearly got a gander of someone else's bonnet. Wow.
Yeah, we don't need anyone to recreate the Brad Dines from week 1.
No. Oh, Gander's gone round as that's replay. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
it's amazing no one
so
hit him.
lucky. 2 cars went around him, and then the 3 cars that were just off the track nearly hit him as well. So, a little bit of love there. Thomas Cooley got a bit of a nudge there by Jackson Dial. Dial managed to still take control, but he's got pressure from behind him from Jace Douglas all the way through. We've got David 747 Simmons. We call him 747 because he drops in like a 747 sometimes and gets it in there. It looks very sketchy under brakes and under acceleration, these cars. At the moment, they're sliding everywhere.
Wow. Oh, Cam Hardwick hard into the barrier.
Yeah, I can see it there. The smoke's everywhere. He's done some 11s in the mud there. Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked.
Yeah, that right front don't do right front things no more.
Oh, he just got a flick there. Oh, that was so close. Dial nearly cleaned him up as he came through as well. That's unfortunate. He is requested a tow, and that car looks like a squashed little GR86, that does. He's cleared a tow, and he's back out there. Here's Jace Douglas putting the pressure on one of the Koala Cartels.
Oh, no, he's going.
Oh, another one has just slid all the way through. Lucky he's got himself out of the way and straight off the track to get himself back on and in the fight. The boys are really struggling out there. The rear ends in these big sweeping corners, like we predicted, is going to be a key piece. Holding that rear end on dries with a little bit of moisture is not going to be fun.
No, it's not. And giving everyone all they can handle here.
Here we go. More 116. 116. Okay. Bit of action in the background going on of RC. Nothing too dramatic, but just little things where drivers are just sliding off. You can see the little bit of rooster tails coming off these cars. Dean's driving in the red Shannon's vehicle with the old livery. I've gave him a new livery like 1 season ago. He's still driving in the old one. But he's got himself a little bit of pace there. He's showing something there, and he's getting the exits really nice. He's got Morgan Dial there in front of him, putting the pressure on him nicely. But behind him, he's got a lot of pressure as well, because Thomasina, young fella, he's no hack out there. He knows how to put the pressure on.
Oh no, Steph Piccoli has just demolished her car.
And Dougie Gowans as well. Gowans has gone around as well down the bottom. Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's come back out on track, but David 747 Simmons has already stopped as well. So Dougie Gowans has gone around, I think, on his own as well. Yeah, he's
same thing that happened to Noble.
Yeah, everyone's doing it, man. Yeah, just carrying too much pace through there.
Oh no! Oh, what a save! Your brother and Cena got
look
to
at these two. Oh, that was close as well. Watch this. So Dougie Gowan, he's come out. Oh, he's touched him. Oh, that's why he was waiting there. He was trying to readdress it, but it was too late because Dougie Gowan's car was cooked. So it was Gowans the passing car. He was. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's just bad luck. Wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there for Dougie. That's a racing incident that's cost him a fair bit of time. But we are down to the halfway mark of heat 1 of round 4, and we're seeing a little bit of bumping and grinding. Dean's trying to make some space there. He's actually saying, get out of my way so I can get in there. I'm not sure who he's moving across onto. He's had hardware failure. What's he doing?
I don't know.
That was not Dean driving. What the hell was that?
I wonder.
I reckon he had hardware failure then, because he just gone straight across and pushed the car wide.
Yeah,
who did he push across then? That was Elliot D.
They could have been like net code hooked together as well. I've seen that a few times.
That's not something Dean would normally do there. That looked very, especially as the league owner, that would be frowned upon by the cone owner. Not cone owner, co-owner.
Cone owner. It's a very lovely cone you have there, Steve.
Yeah. Joey Black, he's got the spoon and he's out in the dirt.
Yeah.
Doing a nice little rotation around. All right, where's the action at? Where is the action at? The action is at the pointy end. We've got Joshua Horton. He is torn this up. He is like 6 seconds. Another one suffering out there out of nowhere. Oh my God! That was.
Oh my God! Holy crackers! That would have been awful. My word.
All we're seeing tonight is not racing incidents. We are just seeing people losing the grip, just like we said at the beginning of the race, on these big, wide, fast corners. If you're not careful, the rear end will confiscate the rear end of your car and spin it round. And we've got Dean here with Brandon Levin. So teammates going side by side. No. Brandon Levin, nice bit of work there. Worked his way around one of the team owners.
Oh, but
these people are stuck together. What's going on here?
Yeah, it's just like what we saw with Dean.
Yeah, it's like they just got glued together.
Yeah. But, man, that Joey Black incident.
Very unusual. Very unusual.
Was the biggest code brown from Joey Black.
There we go.
Get it? It's a color joke.
Yes, I did, mate. I did. Hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. That's a good boy. Well done. I think he's learned his lesson.
Oh, no. Thomas Cooloff.
No. 024 has been asked to readdress. Dean's been asked to readdress. So he must have done something. That was when he's contacted with Elliot Lee before. Not sure what he was doing there. I'll have to have a chat to him after the race. a bit of one-on-one, owner to owner. Oh, Cooley has just come across the nose there. That's nothing he can do there. He is just should have just stayed out a bit longer, man. There was overlap there. Oh, nearly rolled out into Cena. Tough work out there. I'll tell you what, hard work out there for these boys tonight.
Does Dial have damage?
I can't see him at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised. Which Dial? Jackson Dial?
Jackson, yeah, after the incident with Cooley, because he was very slow for a minute there. Now seems to be back on pace.
Yeah. Bit of work there from race control. They're doing some extreme work in the background. A lot of fast pace out there. A lot of cars battling everywhere. Lower screen, you can see them. Top screen, you can see them. They are going everywhere for it and having an absolute blast out there, these boys. It kind of makes you want to be out there. And then when you see them spin, no, not really.
you look at some of these wrecks and you're like, wow, my wreck will be a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, oh yeah. No, I've been known for we can go hard and go big. It's Brandon Levin going in there. Has he got himself he's got damage or? He's coming on the inside of Dean.
Teammate. Oh no.
Oh, he's just over rotated. And he's gone in the pits out of frustrations, I think. He's just over rotated that car.
Accepted his fate.
Yeah. So there's a couple of people on wet still. So Russell Gander, Dean, Elliot D, and Brendan Hickman. It's hard to tell whether the wet is a good tyre still out there or not. Pretty much because those guys aren't really fast anyway. But Josh Horton's still tearing it up on the drives. But have a look at this. We've got Callum Hodgkinson getting a bit of pressure there on the inside and on the outside of that car. Is he going to be able to hold that? That's Mitchy Noble on the inside. He's got Gander. He's got one of the Carling boys following him through right on the back and one of the Carling boys out in front there as well. So you can see that is Davey Gallo up the pointy end. And where's Daniel Byrne? Daniel Byrne's got himself in the battle there with Joey Black, Mark Snow and Kevin Wakefield.
Oh!
Dean again, getting on the inside. He's reminding people he's beside them and not moving over at all.
Yeah, I think it was Bartouche, and then he went off shortly after that.
Yep. Bartouche should be cursing him. Oh, Joey Black.
Oh, no!
Oh, look at this.
My code down.
How close was that by the Carling car? That was extremely close. Wow. Race control is still working their little hearts out there at the moment. Dean Sinka on the right-hand side. He's got Mitchy Noble on the left. Mitchy Noble's pulled out to the width, trying to get around and get some advantage on Dean. But as you can see in front of him, he's got Danny Bartouche behind him. He's got behind that, we've got Davey Gallo, Callum Hodgkinson, and Greg Cook has just passed Russell Gander in that little backpack. You can also see coming through, we've got one of the Koala Cartel as well. Dean's got some pace tonight and doing extremely well, but he's got his elbows out as well.
Yeah, you're always quick to dunk on your brother, and rightfully so, as he's your brother, but he's doing a pretty nice job tonight, especially on those wet tires that I imagine are not doing well because this track is more dry than it's wet, but he is doing a phenomenal job right now.
Got himself on the inside on him with the he's got rid of his targets by the look of it, and also behind Dean is who is that behind him from the Carling boys? I can't quite tell.
I believe it's David Gallo.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's David Gallo and Callum Hodgkinson behind him. But they're swapping places everywhere. Josh Horton's having a picnic out there, man. He is 16th. Is he? No. He is 10 seconds ahead, and Jack O'Donnell has just set the fastest lap of the 1:58.369, and he's in 6th place, chasing down Chris Tomlin, who's up 13 places, mind you. Alex Zekas from Murray Performance is up 15 places, so he's having a cracker as well.
Oh no! A couple of cars going wide.
Oh, Mortimer's gone wide. One of the dials is gone the other way. Oh, he's Mortimer.
Oh, no.
He's going to get out of the way. Oh, my God. He's just got out of there. Oh, my God. Mortimer was nearly a Rolls-Royce bonnet ornament for the cars at that point. That was close.
That was definitely one of the rejoins of all time right there from Trev.
Yeah. Thomasina's just called that rejoin in. I'm not sure that he actually interfered with Thomas then, because look how Thomas is. But anyway, we'll see what the boys downstairs say on that track moment. But here we go again. We've got Chris Tomlin on the outside, one of the Dial brothers on the inside. Nice, clean move. Lots of space given both ways. And Kev Wakefield in his new livery is not having much luck yet. He's 3 laps down in 36th place at the moment. So life is not working in the new team.
Oh, the battle that your brother's in is wild. Just, oh no! Oh. Oh. Well, Dean was doing well.
I'm assuming it didn't end well. Did Dean do that?
I don't know who was at fault, but he was definitely there.
Dean was coming on the outside. Oh no, that would be on the other car. Yeah, because Dean had nowhere to go. That car drove into him, so that'd be on James Doyle, I think. Yeah, Joshua Horton still cracking it out there. My SDK has said he's dropped places, but I know he hasn't. He's still there at the front, but he set the fastest lap of the 1:57.572. And then we've got Chris Tomlin here having a bit of a stoush there with Liam Jensen. Jensen's on the inside line. He's making sure a lot of rubbing tonight, a lot of leaning on each other tonight. We've seen it all over the place, and a lot of it is due to the slight slipperiness of the track with the dry tyres with a moist track. You can just see the rooster tail on the corners more than anywhere. Bit of work to be done.
The hole. Cool to watch.
Oh, look at that. Tomlin's all over the back of Jensen. Oh, he's got himself around. He's sort of like he's walking around him and tapping him on the way around from one cheek to the other cheek. And it was like, I'm coming through. But Liam Jensen's got him under brakes here, got him out wide, sends Tomlin out wide. He's got the inside line. Tomlin's got to go out as far as he can. Jensen's got the pass done, and a quite smooth one as well. Behind him, he's got, I think that's Thomasina. Yes, it is Thomasina behind them, waiting to pick up the pieces. And look at the bump draft there from Chop. Oh, he did extremely well. He got a bit of a pull out of it, but nothing big enough to get an overtake done. Oh, there's incident down the bottom screen. Gander and Dean. It looks like, not sure if Gander lost it or whether Dean gave him some extra love. But there was 3 wide. Actually, Gander's coming across to the right. He's got to stay out wide. Now Dean's coming on the inside. Gander's kind of across him. He's got a car beside him. He's got to leave room there. You know what? This is the thing. You've got a car beside you. You've got to leave room. Gander's called that in, but you know what? From my perspective, you've got a car beside you. You've got to leave room. You can't just expect that car to stop for you if you've got a lot of overlap. That was a lot of overlap. Oh, Mortimer's in all sorts tonight, isn't he?
He really is.
Yeah, he's got himself up in the 8th place, but he's still having a lot of issues out there at the moment. A lot of issues. The other one, it's Alex up 17 places. He's having a great bit of run there. Dean's going through the pits at the moment. Has he got damage? Or is he giving himself a self-imposed... he might have an Iracing penalty.
Yeah, he's got a black flag.
Yeah, I think he's got himself an Iracing penalty for too many incidents.
He sure does.
Yep. What's he got? Oh, I can't see on my camera. Where are the incident points? No, I can't see it here.
Meanwhile, the checker
Yep.
flag.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Joshua Horton comes across the line, and we didn't even see it, that's how quick it happened. He is taking the Heat 1 of round 4 at Jerez very convincingly in 11th seconds ahead of Cruzy McVie, who is now trying to do some burnouts with the wet tyres. Not sure what the hell was going on there. Dean ended up going through the pits. It must have had definitely penalties there. But Cruzy McVie in second place, Jace Douglas in third, Thomas Cooley fourth, Jackson Dole in fifth, Liam Jensen sixth, and we've got Chrissy Tomlin got himself in some crucial points up there for the title fight for the AMS in front of Thomas Cena. So it's good to see these boys getting something out there. That was an unusual race, man. That was a lot of carnage, a lot of close battles, but it was all over the shop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was honestly a heck of a lot more action-packed than I really was expecting. Pretty much a knockdown drag-out, really. Just
Yeah.
a lot of
Bare
fun.
knuckle fight, you reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of near misses.
A whole lot of near misses. How many times we see cars losing the rear end, flashing across the front of 3 or 4 cars? Let's see how many guys are going to come out on dries tonight and how many are going to go wet. We're going to get Dean back out on the wets? What do you reckon?
I hope not, because it looked like his wets really fell off there in the closing laps. So, his funeral if he wants to do that again.
Should I send him a text and say, hey, bro, it's going to rain? It's going to rain, bro. I've got the hot tip for you. It's going to rain. Get the wets on.
Well,
ladies
like,
and gentlemen,
oh,
that was
sorry, bro.
Heat 1 at this spectacular track. Have a look at it. Circuito Jerez. You can see it there on top of the roof. It's got a few dirt tracks as well around it. But the boys are all ready to rock and roll with a reverse top 10. So this is going to be very, very interesting. What's the lineup, Mr. Cobes downstairs? Who's where and what and how? There we go. Trev Mortimer got himself at the pointy end. We know Trev can hack it out there. We know what he can do. But based on tonight's form so far, I don't like his chances of lasting in the first few corners. Alex Azikas has gone up the most positions tonight. He has done a cracking job out there. Young fella, still a little bit green and still learning the trade, but we've seen him come out the pointy end and do extremely well out there. Thomas Cena as well, another young dude from SLM, having a good crack out there. Chrissy Tomlin, the old snake. I'm sure he'll get the elbows out. It'll be hard to pass. Maybe not the fastest out there, but hard to pass. Liam Jensen in 5th. Jackson Dial in 6th. Thomas Cooley from the Cartel in 7th. Jace Douglas, a quiet night tonight, flowed under the radar for Murray Performance in 8th place. Cruz McVie, one of the Koala Cartel, and Joshua Horton from the Vermilion team. 2-second warning there to people get on the grid. So we are not too far off. We're missing one car. There he is coming there. So we are ready. We've got Mortimer, Zikas, Thomas Cena, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 2. We're straight into it. There's no break. The queue's all the way down to the back of the grid, around the corner. 42 cars plus on track, and everyone is raring to go for Heat 2. Who will survive the anguish of the first corner as they come through? We've got flashing lights there already from Thomas Cena. He's pumped up, ready to go. The flag is out. We are go, go, go. Everyone gets off to a fantastic start all the way from the front to the back. You can still see one car coming around the back corner. Thomas Cena is trying to get around in the middle. Is 2 wide, 3 wide. He's squashed out. He's got to go, but Mortimer's gone in the inside. Out. Chris Tomlin's got himself on the outside. Alex Azikas side by side with him. Who's going to go on the brakes? Azikas gets in there. Nicely done. Oh, Thomas Cena is taking the inside line on chops and got him out of the way. He just muscled his way through. Oh, we've got some anguish in the background. That is Danny Bartouche in there again. He is a magnet for other cars at the moment. Jacob Trainer is the other car. I'm not sure what the car with the purple and black stripes is, but that was not pretty. Okay, so there's Danny Bartouche taking the inside line and surprised the pairs out of Mitchy Noble. Oh, no. That wasn't Bartouche. That was someone else.
Yeah.
But Danny got spun around with Callum Hodgkinson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're correct.
That was an unusual one. Very, very unusual one. But we go back to the pointy end. Have a look at this. How many cars can you fit at Jerez? Plenty of cars can fit at Jerez. 42 of these amazing little GR86s out there battling for points from the top to the bottom. Waiting to see. He's got some extra love. He's gone under brakes and he's taken himself out to avoid more contact. Oh, who is that? That's Chris Tomlin. Unfortunate there for Tomlin. Off track, back on track. Jacob Trainer's off track as well. He must be limping back to the pits, I'm assuming. But here's a bit of Greg Cook coming in the back there. He is catching up to Tomlin too. Here's the little incident that we saw just before. There's Jacob Trainer in the SRB. He's rotated on his own. Cold tyres. Cold tyres will do that. Giving each other love down the way down there, Greg Cook and Chris Tomlin. Sopping a bit of paint. If he goes any closer, he'll get some of that pink and yellow zinc cream on his nose. Oh, look at that. Oh, who was that? That's one of the Murray boys.
Jace Douglas.
Was there contact? Jace Douglas, the poor bugger. We'll tear that apart in a minute.
Oh,
there he is. There he is. Three wide lines there. Dines is coming through. Oh, he's come out. Oh, no. He's done it to himself. He's gone out wide to avoid Dines, but then a little bit of dirt he took has just completely rotated him, and Dines lost his front end. That front left tyre was gone too, so that would be, mate, my gut tells me a bit of a racing incident there with the way they lost traction on there. Here we got Morgan Dial and one of the Carling boys coming through there. That is hard to follow at the moment, tell you that right now. But car 1-3 requesting tow. Who is 1-3? Carter Dines. All right, so
we got a lot of chaos. I think Mortimer's off, and I think Zazik is one of the koala cars as well. Everything's going on right now.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Mortimer went off. You know why he went off? Because he just set the fastest lap out there and couldn't control the pace coming out of the final corner. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's hit the puddle and the rear end's just gone lightning fast around on him.
That's why the koala car went off.
Bad rear dress there. Who was that? In the black car, I can't quite tell.
Yeah, it might be Suzuki's. I'm not entirely sure. I think he was the Murray car in the general area.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here and it was.
Here we go. Going wide. Hickman's there. Bit of love there with Cook. Oh, one of the one of the Carling cars has just had his rear end tapped as he's come through there. This slippery tack is Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne will be cooking. Yeah, he will be cooking out a return of the Carling boys, and straight into the thick of it. That mid pack is a hard pack to battle in because the pace is so close, and they're all moving, and it's just so slippery out there at the moment. They need to be a little bit more wary of each other. Dave's hitting himself track as well.
Oh no, this doesn't look good.
Oh, that was a good over-under. Great bit of work there. Has he been tapped? No, he's gone through. This is not the replay, this is live. Okay, there's Mitchy Noble coming in there behind Dave Gallo, flying across at the moment as we can see them coming through. JP will be loving this right now with the Carling boys back on track. but both of them are down the back end at the moment. Gallo in 6th, I should say, sorry, in front of Thomasina in front of him. And then you've got Mitchy Noble and Morgan Dial chasing each other. Very, very close battle pack. Jackson Dial has got himself a 1 second lead on Josh Horton. Josh Horton is in a position where he's starting to hunt him down a bit more now. So we'll get I'll get Josh on this second screen once Iracing decides it's going to let me pick someone. Car 65.
Ooh.
Car 65.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah, 65 has just got himself a drive through. And
That
I think
is
he's just
done.
called that incident with Dean, yeah? Cam Hardwick.
Yeah. Oh,
look at that.
wow.
He's just aquaplane there and
Oh, no.
oh no. Who hit him?
I couldn't tell.
That was whoever hit him. Dean had no control there. He was a passenger.
Cam.
Oh, it was Cam Hardwick. Yeah, Cam called that in, but what was Dean to do there? He was still sliding.
Oh, and he's... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that was terrifying.
I've done that before. Very, very scary. I think Dean was a passenger in that car. There's nothing he could do with that. And there's no bias there because I'd hang it on my brother if I could. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We are into the first 12 minutes. Jackson Dial has done an amazing job here. He's got Joshua Horton chasing him down at the moment. Horton is on the bottom screen. That fight is at the moment. He's been slowly making his way back to the pointy end and catching him up really, really closely. And behind him, he's got here we go. Okay, lap 2099. Don't know who that was, but yeah, Jace Douglas situation there.
Yep.
Yeah. Liam Jensen, Thomas Cooley having a great little battle there as well. And then you've got David Gallo and Mitchy Noble. Mitchy Noble has been persistent through there and keeping it clean. And let's hope he can keep it clean. And hopefully Mitch doesn't do what Mitch does sometimes and gets it through clean with these boys. We are down to the last 12 minutes of Heat 2. It's gone so quick tonight, mate. I can't believe it. Let's keep an eye on that clock so we don't miss the finish line this time like we did last time, watching the battles all the way up and down the field. But Joshy Horton is putting the pressure on like crazy. I'll go to who have we got here at the moment? We've got David Gallo there, and you guys can switch it to the main screen because that battle is just starting to heat up big time. Where's Gallo gone on my screen? There he is. So Joshua Horton's caught him now. Finally got him on the straight side by side. A little bit of overlap, not quite enough overlap to press dial there, but the Koala Cartel boys behind there, Liam Jensen and Thomas Cooley.
Meanwhile, we got like
there. Yeah, their gloves are off.
we're
mate.
going to
There's
be
no
three
fight.
wide. Hodgkinson, Mortimer, one of the Murray cars. Oh, there they go. Around goes Hodgkinson.
Great little battle pack across there too. The battle pack on the bottom screen, they've all caught up to each other now. So you've got Dave Gallo's caught Thomasina with these boys, and same as Mitch Noble. But Thomasina's got the elbows out big time, not letting Gallo through. So we've got a pack of four there. Thomasina, David Gallo, Mitch Noble, and Morgan Dial fighting it through top screen.
Oh, no.
Was that Dean?
I couldn't tell who that was.
I think it was Brendan Hickman. Yeah, I think it was Brandon Hickman. He come rotating off. But look at that, too wide down the bottom. Oh, David Gallo's got that run through nicely, but too wide, two side by side. Mitchy Noble, Tommy Cena is going there for it. David Gallo got the pass done on young Thomasina, but now the pressure is on 2 by 2 coming through the bottom. There you got little Mitchy Noble's got the run on him and got him around, but now Dial's got him inside line as well. Will Dial trying to have a go under brakes. He's had a little bit of a sniff, but not enough. Thomasina has lost 3 places in 3 corners here, and he's been overpassed his gear, but now he's got pressure from Greg Cook. Greg Cook is absolutely weapon out there at the moment. Look at this go. Where do you go? Where do we follow?
Send.
That was a bit all over the place. Is that Jacob Trainer just there?
I think it might be.
Yeah,
I don't know
Trainer,
if that-
and he's got Gallo, and then he's got Douglas. No, that's not Douglas. That's Grinder, not the app. Grinder. As they're coming around the back end. And the battles are everywhere, man. Have a look at the bottom screen. Have a look at the top screen. It's like, where do you go? Oh, no, he's gone.
Got off and blinked and back on.
He just did a Marty McFly. He just did to me and left tracks there. Oh, look at the battle of Mortimer and Levin is coming for it. Mortimer's just called that in. I'm not sure what he was calling in there, but he's called something in there for that bit of contact. But look at Levin's pace at the moment. He is on fire. 07 incident responsibility lap 3.
Yeah, Dougie Gowns. That's Doug.
Oh, Dougie, we must have missed that. Oh, Levin's got in the middle of these guys. Have a look at this.
Oh my God.
This is not going to end good, I'm telling you now. Mortimer's gone to the outside, from the inside to the outside. He's cutting back to the inside again. He's closed that door. Brandon Levin has been nabbed there by 3 of them all in one go. This is an amazing bit of racing here between these guys, and it's not finished at all. We are down to the last 7.5 minutes. And, Mortimer's gone wide. He's got, no, he's got one of the coolies. He's got Levin as well. No, they're taking out the battle pack, which was doing exceptional work. 4 cars at such close proximities going corner after corner after corner, and one's lost the traction and taken out all 3. Oh, what a shame. That was some amazing racing there. Fantastic racing. Pendo, you just joined it as Brandon got wiped out, man.
I don't know if I'd say
he was having a cracker of a run there.
I don't think he got much, if any, damage. He's already back up with the Hodgkinson battle and looking to get some of those positions back.
He hit the inside wall, but yeah, he looks like he's all right. But look at this. Now we've got some more fighting here. Brendan Fraser. Oh, car 95. Car 95 is trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, frame issues, frame rate.
Yeah. Who's 95?
Bartouche.
Oh, Bartouche. Okay. On the brakes, here we go. Ryan Price on the outside. He's got Levin in front of him. Callum Hodgkinson in front of him. Then in front of that, we have got... who is that in front of him out of the boys? That's one of the Murray boys. I can't quite see.
I think
it's Russell Gander, Jacob... No, it's not Russell Gander, Jacob Trainer. My SDK is just absolutely pooped itself.
No, actually, I think you're right.
Yep, Russell Gander. Oh, 157. Wayne Edwards. What's he got on the back of his car tonight? That's why I couldn't recognise him before. Is it like a hazard sign? It looks like it was a hazard sign, yeah?
Oh my God! What in the world?
Oh, what the hell? David 747 Simmons has bounced off that wall like a yo-yo straight back into the back. Watch
Look at this. He
viewers.
just goes down. Squirrel!
He's pulled away to miss him, and he's like, he's got, oh my God, and watch this bounce. Look at this.
Yeah.
In between two. He's just clipped Wayne Edwards.
Are you sure that's not hardware failure? Because good gracious.
I'm not sure what that was.
That was an unnatural snap. That had to have been hardware failure.
Wow. Anyway, let's get to the pointy end again. Jackson Dahl, Liam Jensen, and Thomas Cooley. We lost Joshua Horton, dropped off on that as well while we were watching all that other jazz going on. It's hard to follow everything at one go. We almost need 3 cameras instead of 2 at the moment.
Yeah, he's off the podium. Whatever happened was big.
Yeah, because Josh lost a lot of pace there. He's 7 seconds behind him, so it maybe Copes can find out what we missed out on. We can go through that. But
No!
Jackson Dahl, Russell Gander is not happy, and he's going to get a black and white flag for that.
Yeah. He almost cut it off at the perfect time. Oh no, Josh caught the water. I think he had just taken the lead too. And oh, Hardwick around again.
Yep, he just took the lead, and it was all over Red Rover. The puddles, the lethal puddles out there.
And ooh, yeah. I think at least from initial view, I think that might be on Levin. I don't know if he was that far alongside Gander on corner entry. Oh, he caught the same puddle that Horton did.
Yeah, that puddle is lethal, isn't it? It's taken out a few cars by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you look? Where do you go? Viewers, if there's someone out there you're supporting, someone out there following, let us know, because we've got battles everywhere. This track has absolutely turned it on tonight. We have got 5-car battles in the mid-pack, 5-car battles at the back end, 5-car battles at the front. We've got newcomer to the series, Jackson Dial, leading out the Koala Cartel of Liam Jensen, Thomas Cooley. Joshua Horton had a sensational bit of a drive there side by side with Jackson Dial fighting for a few laps. And just as he had a sniff, it got taken away by a bit of water. So the battle is still on. We've got 3 minutes to go. Where will we go next? We will go for some more middle pack action down the bottom for me. And let's see what I can dig out. Mortimer's always a good watch. At the moment, he has gone from the top end of town to the back end of town, and he started at the pointy end after the top 10 reverse. Now, don't forget, top 5 reversal at the moment. David Gallo up 12 places. Greg Cook up 12 places. Ryan Price up 22 places.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dial trying to run away. He's got a mirror full of koalas, just nothing but koalas chasing after him, which is the cuddliest ambush you will ever see.
There we go. We are. Where are we? We are having a lot of fun. Koala Cartel have come into this series and done some pretty good driving out there. Got some really good pace on the boys. And they look like they're having some fun too. So it's good to see. And also, Jackson Dial on his first night out, leading a heat and a bit of impact out there straight away. We know he's fast in the open wheelers. He's raced against SRW for the Gentleman Sim Racing Club, and that's where he normally races.
Meanwhile, his relative trying to battle hard with Greg Cook to get P7, which, as you can imagine, is probably very important for the 7-Eleven car to finish P7.
Yeah. P7 for the 7. Good marketing, you reckon? Mitchy Noble's got a little bit off track and back on. Joshua Horton's just passed Liam Jensen, so he's making his way back into the pointy end of the battle. No, he hasn't. That's just my SDK teasing me. Actually, it's not my SDK teasing me. It actually did happen. So Horton's got himself back into 4th, and he's chasing these boys down. He's got Thomas Cooley in front of him and Liam Jensen and Jackson Dial. So there's the little fighting package. You'll just see in the top screen the young fella coming around the corner. As we come to the last few laps, we are down to 22 seconds left and nearly done. Is this the final lap, Cobes, or do we have one more? My gut's telling me we may have one more, but ladies and gentlemen, these guys have been battling it out like crazy. It should be one more lap because they're about to cross the line with 20 seconds to go. Where's the boy there? He's waving the white flag. That's great. We are in the final lap, ladies and gentlemen, of Heat 2 of Round 4 at Jerez for the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. And the boys have turned it on for some amazing racing all the way from the top of the field to the back of the field. Some amazing work there. Mitchy Noble's got himself up there for the Pro-Am. Where is the lowest Am? I can't tell at the moment. But we're sure that Cobes will be able to let us know shortly too.
I think
Jackson
it's
Dial.
over.
I think it's Ash Glover, yeah. Jackson Dole has got a cracking bit of pace there. Joshy Horton's just set the fast lap for 156.420. This is not over. 265. He is in all sorts of things there. Russell Gander, I've heard him on the comms all night. This is not over. Have a look at this. Look at the pressure from the Koala Cartel. The last few corners coming around as you've got Jackson Dole leading the boys out, coming through to take heat two. But the pressure is on. One little mistake and it's going to be all over Red Rover. And the boys from the Koala Cartel are all over the back of him. But he's keeping it nice and clean, nice and tight, using the full width of the track in every way he can to keep away from that puddle just there on the right-hand side. Nicely takes the curve. The car's dried out. The track's dried out as well. And it's looking sensational. He's got the pressure there from Liam Jensen. They're taking tag teams out in the Koala Cartel. And now it's Jensen's turn to have a go. Up to the final few corners. Will he make a go for it or won't he make a go for it? He's taking the inside line. Give him a bit of a scare. But the scare did not work. Jackson Dole's taking the final corner, double left-hander. And he's coming across for Heat 2. Taking out the Warren Brown GR86 Nationals Heat 2 at Jerez for... I'm not even sure what the team is called, but Jackson Dole comes across the line. Liam Jensen from the Koala Cartel in second. Thomas Cooley in third. Joshua Horton from Vermeulen in fourth place. And Dave Gallo, a welcomed return to the series for Carling Motorsports in fifth place. Mitchy Noble in his new team colours for SRB comes across the line in sixth. Greggy Crook takes out the Pro-Ams in seventh place, followed by Morgan Dial, and ninth place, Cruz McVee's had an off night tonight so far. Thomasina second for the Pro-Ams in 10th place. Chris Tomlin a bit further down. When we switch it across, I'll be able to tell you who is next because the queue is a mile long. Jace Douglas, Danny Bartucci, Dean Sinkovich had a tough night out on the field for Heat 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it finished. 11th place was Alex Zizekas from Murray Performance. 12th place, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. Ryan Price, Privateer, and 14th, Elliot D. 15th place, Brandon Levin from Team SRW. 16th place, Russell Gander, who was in all sorts out there tonight, so I'm feeling for the man. 17th place, Jacob Trainer from SRB. 18th place, Mark Cochran from Apex Esport League. 19th place, Ash Glover. And 20th place, Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. In 21st place, Joey Black, I believe, is the lead amateur, if I'm not wrong. Correct me, boys?
I believe you are correct.
Yes, seems like Joey Black has got himself the pointy end. 21st place, 22nd place, Mark Snow. 23rd place, Kevin Wakefield from LCR. 24th place, Trev Mortimer. 25th, Daniel Byrne. 26th, Brad Dines. 27th, Steph Piccoli. 28th is Shane Newens. 29th is James Doyle. 30th is Dougie Gowns. All right, here we go. All right, so Dougie got a black flag or something. He wasn't quite sure what it was, but... Tyson said if you ever want to clear the black flag, if you just press Alt L4, which is escape for the game, really, it clears the black flag automatically.
Savage. Cold-blooded.
The funny bit is that I don't pay him to be a comedian. He's never usually funny except for that one. Oh, dear. Come on, guys. Comms clear. Oh, God. All right, where are we at, mate? My head's just still spinning from all that. That was just battles galore everywhere.
No kidding. And we still have another 20 minutes left to go.
Yeah, we do. And reverse top five. So Joshua Horton will be in, I think he'll be in the front row, but I'm not sure who with. Here we go. Right beside that guy in the blank.
Yeah, it's not going to come up until we switch to the feature.
Yep, yep. We've got people out there viewing and loving it. It's fantastic to see you all out there enjoying us. If there's someone you want to see, let us know. And while you're there, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. It's for free. Doesn't hurt. You don't get RSI for pushing the button. It doesn't put you into the Twilight Zone. It doesn't take you to another dimension. It just becomes, you just become a subscriber. So hit that. And while we're there talking about that sort of stuff, a special thanks to all our sponsors out there. Shunt Sceneries for your 3D sceneries for your flight simulator, flight simulation. I was going to say games there, but it's not a game. It's a simulation. Moser Racing for supporting the Super Formula Light Series for 2025. Nightshades collection for supporting us as well. And also Grim Industries for being an absolute gun and doing what he's doing at the moment. Checked out his new facility this week and it looks fantastic, and he's doing some amazing stuff. He's got a few Ferrari engines in there. He's just finished an Aston Martin. He's got all sorts of stuff on the go and it's looking spectacular. So go out and say good day on Facebook or Insta, or visit the shop, mate, and buy something. And then also who have I missed? We did Phoenix, Grim Industries. We did Grim Industries. Warren Brown Tools. The legends that they are, thank you very much for supporting us in the V8s and the GR86s and in the GT3s this season. So thank you very much. Oh, man, race one was up 15 places, had a half spin and then hit the wall. Steph, you got to keep off those walls, mate. Was on for a great finish. Yeah. All right, Steph, we're going to have to get you to start winning some of these because the coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know, for a race controller of your caliber, I'm expecting more from you now. Not many out on track, mate. Danny Bartush is out there. The Carling boys are practicing together. Have a look at them out there.
I think they're all resting after the first two races tonight.
Yeah. It's, you know what? It's the water. It's killing everyone. Everyone is just the slightest bit of wiggle and there's contact and they're just taking each other out. Look at them just there. The slightest bit of wiggle and that bit of dampness and the spots that are holding water are lethal. Got to keep off the wet curbs and the pebbles. Yep. Also on the track too. Clock's ticking, mate. We have 31 seconds, ladies and gents. No pressure, Steph. No pressure at all. We know you can do it. Daniel Burns just clocked a flat 200, 2.00. Told you these boys are very close in pace. I do like Danny Bartush's new livery.
Yeah,
it's better than one of the targets on it.
It's taken a bit to get used to, though, that's for sure.
It is. I keep looking for the white and green car, and the red car just keeps confusing me.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can still tell it's Dan because he's getting shoved off the road in an incident that's not his fault.
Yeah, so he's definitely a magnet for track travel, Mr. Bartush. If I was out there racing, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near him. No offense, Dan, but it's just that tragedy just follows you. It's one of those things. We're gonna have to get all right. If you're a driver and if you're a driver from this series and you're watching the screen right now, tell me what's wrong with it. Yes, driver team logos are all missing. So if you're new to the series, get your logo in there and get it on so we can fill up the screen properly. Ladies and gentlemen, reverse top 5 for the feature race tonight. Round 4 at Jerez. The front row is going to be taken up by David Gallo with the reverse top 5. Beside him on row 1 is Joshua Horton. This is going to be really good. Both really good starters on track. Dave Gallo is probably a little bit rusty. He hasn't been around for a season now. Back to the pointy end. Then in the third row, Thomas Cooley and Liam Jensen, both very capable drivers. In the Third row, Jackson Dial and Mitchie Noble. Mitchie Noble probably not the best off the pace in this car, but Jackson Dial is going to be a weapon off there, so he's going to have to be very, very careful. Greggy Cook still learning the ropes in row 4 beside Morgan Dial, and then we've got Cruz McVie, who we know is very fast in row 5 beside Thomas Cena. Cruz McVie, watch him coming off the line. He's going to be an absolute weapon in this feature race. Alex Azekas in row 6 beside Callum Hodgkinson. Row 7, Ryan Price beside Elliot D. Those two have been a magnet around each other tonight. In the 8th row, Brandon Levin beside Russell Gander. And these two have been a bit of a magnet of each other as well tonight. So these boys are all sticking very close. Jacob Trainer and Mark Cochran on row 8. Row 9. Sorry, that was row 9. Row 10 is Ash Glover and Chris Tomlin. And then as you keep going, Mr. Joey Black, no relation to Jack Black. And he is on row 11 beside Mark Snow. Kevin Wakefield in the 12th row with Trev Mortimer. In the 13th row, Daniel Byrne and Brad Dines. 14th row, Stephanie Piccoli and Shane Newens. In the 15th row, James Doyle and Dougie Gowans. And in the 16th row, is who we got? We've got Cam Hardwick and Carter Dines, 17th row, Wayne Edwards, David Simmons, 18th row, Brandon Hickman, Dean Sinkovich, 19th row, Dan Bartus and Jace Douglas, and that is how they stand at the moment, all the way to the pointy end. 38 cars are currently out on track. Couple had not made the grid. But ladies and gentlemen, this is heat 3 of the feature. You can see the last few cars on the bottom screen, on the top screen now, just around the corner, not facing the right way. So it's going to be very tough for them to get a good start. Here we go. Engines are revving. We are green, green, green as they take off, and everyone's got a fantastic start from the front of the grid all the way to the back. And look at them filtering through from 2 wide, 3 wide to 1 wide. We've got Dave Gallo taking a beautiful lead out there on Joshy Horton. Thomas Cooley and Liam Jensen following very, very closely and tight. We've got straight away Jackson Dollar, Mitchie Noble. Side by side, we've got Dean Sikovich, Dan Bartush at the back spinning. Not sure what happened, but I'm glad I'm not part of that magnet that's rotating all the way around. And we've got Joshy Horton already putting pressure on Dave Gallo there. He's right in there, bump drafting him like they've been mates forever. And the puddles are still active. Look at that puddle there. Almost took out Gallo and gave him a little bit of a slowdown by the way it splashed his rear end out a little bit, but he has got full control. He's not an easy man to pass. He's well versed in keeping the elbows out. Here we go, still going across. Dean doesn't got his mic working, so Josh Horton's got the inside line on Gallo. Gallo's come across it, but he's also got Thomas Cooley trying to sneak there as well. Cooley has got in underneath him, but Gallo's got the inside line coming into the final corner. 2 by 2 with Joshy Horton. The sprays are spraying up. We've got 3 wide now. We've got Gallo coming in. He's tucking in. We've got Thomas Cooley trying to get in underneath Gallo. Gallo's taking the outside line. He's taking a speedy way through. And what a cracking effort. Jackson Dial has got himself all the way beside Liam Jensen. Liam Jensen has got the pressure all the way behind him. And then you got Mitchie Noble trying to get in underneath as well. He's got 2 wide with Jensen. Cruz McVie's got him off and he's passed him. The back is going like crazy. These boys are putting on a show like you would not believe. The back of the pack, we've got cars off left, right and centre. Ryan Price. We've got Chris Tomlin. We've got Danny Bartush as well, the poor bugger. Let's have a quick look at this.
Oh, poor Chris Tomlin turned into a ballerina. Whee!
Oh, look at that. What a pirouette. Beautiful work there. He should be the Nutcracker. Or Beauty and the Beast. He looks like he slowed down a touch to avoid contact in front of him, but then brought himself back onto the car behind him.
Oh, wow.
Danny Bartush, what happened to him?
I think he got hit from behind. Yeah, I think he got hit from behind, and it shot him straight into Dean.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that Ryan Price.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on a motion rig as well, so he would have felt that nicely.
Whoa.
Let's look at that Bartush incident again if we can, so we can see what actually happened in the back there, because I feel for that man. He just seems to be always in a position where things go wrong. Joshua Horton has got himself a great little lead there of 6/8. Here's the replay at the moment, so you can just see. Oh, he did. He got nabbed. Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Brendan Hickman.
Yeah, it looks like Hickman might have tried to just tuck him behind and misjudged it and ended up shipping Dan the other way.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh, no. I think Dan's moved across him. It doesn't look like Hickman's beard moved. It doesn't look like Hickman's moved direction at all. I think Dan's the one moving from the outside line to the inside line. I don't think he realised he was there.
Well, race
leave that for the boys.
Disagrees.
We'll leave that for the boys downstairs. That's just my perception from what I can see at the moment.
Well, Brendan got black flag for it, so
he did. Okay, there you go. All right. I just from my perspective, I didn't agree, but you know, that's what the boys are paid for to do downstairs. They can see different vision and different movement across it. Greg Johnson, well done from Sri Lanka, mate. I can't remember how to say hello from in Sri Lankan, but I'm sure you could tell us. Hope the weather's treating you well, mate. Hope the food's treating you well, and I hope you haven't Hope you haven't got a burning ring of fire, mate, and you're having fun. Oh, a bit of contact there. Look at that. Oh, I'll tell you what, Dave Gallo can handle himself out there. Oh, no. Is that teammates?
Yeah. Cooley.
Was that teammates?
Cooley hit one of the puddles. I almost said pedal.
Let's have a look at this again.
Straight.
So we've got we've got Dave Gallo coming on the inside. Then we've got, I can't see who that is on the inside line.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hit a puddle and his teammates rotated him around. Gloves are off at the Koala Cartel. They're going bare knuckle tonight, taking each other out.
He called it in. I think he got a little bit of a hip check from that car he was next with. It might have been dialed, but can't quite tell in the sunlight.
I don't think there's been much in that. I reckon his spinning on his own would have been probably more. Thomasina's just caught something in as well.
Yeah, and I feel like if he didn't hit the puddle, nothing would have happened. But I agree. I don't think that there's anything to penalize there. Yeah.
The battles down the pack are still going well. They actually cleaned it up a little bit out there. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, look at this. We've got Greg Cook on the inside line. Who's he going? It just all went blurry for me. Is it my eyes? No, it's not. That's Cruz McVie and Alex Zekas behind him. Greggy Crook in his new Project 36 livery. But down the bottom screen, they're going for it as well. Stephanie Piccoli's having a bit of fun there with David 747 Simmons. And one of the LCR guys, I think it's Stevie Daniels. $151, no further action. Can't even tell you who that is at the moment because, system is Kaputski. But what we can tell you right now is that Joshua Horton is leading these boys out with David Gallo not far behind him at all, and it's looking like an absolute cracker of a race. Let's see if Horton can make it through without making a silly mistake like he did in the second heat. It's not like Horton to make these mistakes, but have a look at this bottom screen. David 747 Simmons is coming in on the right-hand side. He's got Piccoli on the outside coming across him as well now, nice and clean. Transition, Danny Bartouche with the knobbled nose is coming through nicely, and he's chasing these boys down, and girls, I should say. Who have we got here? Dean Sinkovich, all on his lonesome. What is he doing? Is he in the Twilight Zone? Oh. Bro, what can I say? Brandon Lemon's got to readdress to Thomasina. 1 place. Brandon Lemon is up at 11 place at the moment. Trev Mortimer up 17 places. Carter Dines up 21. Whoop.
It's like one of the Bartouche. Oh, Hodgkinson.
He's just apologized. He's just apologized to him for He's just apologised for that rotation there. And Dan goes, don't worry about it, man. I'll get you on the next corner. I love it when the drivers can still have a bit of a laugh about it.
Especially him who... oh boy, we got 3 wide here off the final quarter.
Oh, contact. Oh, that was so close. The new Mr. Spinovich. Yeah, man. I can't remember the last time I spun a car. But then I can't remember the last time I got in the car.
Oh, no!
So look at Danny Bart. Gabe Gallo. Who's that? Is that
Cochran?
Cochran?
He got
these red wheels. Yeah.
Yep.
The battles are galore. Danny Bartush is with Wayne Edwards down the bottom screen. Top screen, we just had Joshy Horton battling it out as well. And then we've got Stevie Daniels on the inside there. Piccoli, that was the Cochrane incident we just saw, losing in the water. That water has killed so many cars today, and it hasn't even got a bacteria in it.
That one was actually different because he got the water and it actually pulled him into the gravel, and that's what sent him around the gravel. But the water just drug him to it.
Yep. The battle out there has been immense. And the driving has been sensational. I can't fault it out there tonight. The puddles is what's causing most of the incidents. But look at that, even just now, Jackson Dole nearly lost it. He's just kept control of that thing, and the pressure between him and Gallo has been immense tonight. Gallo back tonight. First heat didn't go too well to plan, but second heat came out. I think he was around 5th or 6th. I think he was in the top 5 actually, and now he's got Jackson Dole with pressure all over him. Jackson Dole won the second heat. In the back there, you can just see. I think it was, who is that in the white behind one of the koala cars? Oh, Mitchy Noble. Those new liveries, man, they're really hard to follow when these boys change liveries every week. You just get used to who's who, and you can call it without looking at the names and just look at the cars, and then they go do this to me.
Especially when most of them run the same livery per team. So when it's a change, you suddenly have to figure out 2 to 3 to even 4 new cars and it's just a nightmare.
See, with my team, we've got the same livery, but we've all got different base colour, so you can tell who's who. Oh, 720. Instant responsibility. That lap 4, that's Thomas Cena. That was the one he was trying to call in earlier. But look at these guys again going a bit too wide there. Oh, one of the Dial boys coming in, having a bit of a look. Decided to do otherwise. That's Alex Azikas, Cruz McVie, Greg Crook, and Morgan Dial having a bit of a battle there in the mid-pack, as you can see them coming through. We are down at the halfway mark. Here we go, Mitchy Noble. He's looking at Liam Jensen on the inside line then. Oh, no, Mark Cochran again requesting the tow.
Meanwhile, when we're done looking at this, Gowans, Gander, and Mortimer are having a major battle. And oh my goodness, it's the same spot.
Yeah. That corner has taken out more than its fair share of cars, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's almost back-to-back laps that it bit out poor Cochran.
The boys at the front have gapped it out a little bit. The tyres are getting a bit warmer. The track's getting a bit drier. The battles are getting closer. This mid-pack battle that we're seeing at the moment has got about 6 cars just about to join onto each other. And that's going to be going all the way through from Jackson Dom, Mitchy Noble, Liam Jensen, Alex Azikas, Greg Crook, all the way through. It looks like Alex Azikas is the bottleneck for that group there. Gallo is putting pressure on. He got passed by Dial just not long ago, but now Gallo's fighting it back and the pressure is on. He is a very good driver when it comes to these cars. He can do a lot of things. He's even better in the open wheelers. He's an absolute gun in the open wheeler. So it'd be good to see him come back to the SRW open wheels as well. Thomas Cena in the pits. We had a drive through for it, and looks like he might have called it a night too. So Gallo now, what happened then? They were side by side, and Dial he come around a corner behind a barrier, and they swapped. It was like one of those wacky races things.
Yeah.
So they came around a bend, and camera's changed, and look at the beautiful run that he's got out here. He's come out there, taking him nice and wide. He's got the over and under working for him. He's got the pace. He's got tucked in nicely underneath. Dial's taken too much in and gone out wide. Oh, beautiful bit of driving there by both those drivers. Unfortunately for Jackson Dial, just took it a little bit too wide. Thomasina's got hardware issues. The what?
Now Gallo went off.
Gallo just went off, yeah. Maybe the tyres are starting to get under heat here. So what's he done? He's gone out wide.
Oh, no, and a big incident. Noble in one of the it's Gallo again.
Oh, look at this. He's just drifted it out of that final corner after all that hard work he's done to get around him and done it. Oh, that is crazy. The bottom screen, you've got Danny Bartouche fighting it with Dines and 747. To the front, you've got Mickey Noble.
Oh, my goodness.
Car nearly rolled. I'm not sure whose fault that was, but they were pretty close to each other.
What a terrible lap for David Gallo. Goodness gracious.
Yep. Oh, is that Gallo? That's not Daniel.
It was Gallo again. Yeah.
Oh.
Just a nightmare lap for him.
Oh, no. Mitch has lost control, and he's just tagged Mitch by the look of it because Mitch has lost control. Danny Bartouche has just destroyed his car as well again. So the poor bugger's gone down there. But here we've got Brandon Levin on the inside line. Greg Crook not giving him much space, but it looks like it's a tough little battle. There's Morgan Dial behind. Look at that. Tagging from behind. Morgan Dial 3 wide as they come through. Brad Dines, Carter Dines is through there. Oh, Levin is beautifully shot on the inside, taking it all the way. Dines has gone all the way out wide. And there goes Daniel Byrne tucking it in behind Levin as well. Morgan's on the outside as they're catching the Koala Cartel. This battle is not finishing. These boys are having a cracker out there. And the pace is ridiculous. Seriously. Don't know how they're getting side by side without having any major incidents there. That's still not over. Look at Dials taking the inside line. He's got it in under Daniel Byrne, and Brandon Levin has managed to get away while these two are battling behind. The Koala Cartel is closing in on them. That's Thomas Cooley and Greg Cook. Whew.
No kidding.
157.
Yeah, it's Simmons. We didn't see that incident. Oh, big
David Simmons?
late send. Oh boy, yep.
That was the one on Danny Bartouche, I think, that he readdressed. Or tried to readdress, I think it was. That my memory does serve me. Oh my
goodness. Doug Gowns just hit the pit road wall. Dougie, what happened?
I don't know. Dougie's in the wars tonight. Oh, what's he done? So he's in the back of Mitchy Noble, and he just kept going. He's sitting there just outside the pits, right? And his car won't move, and he had to request a tow.
Oh no, this isn't good. Yep, this is a replay, and they just both went off. Okay.
Was that contact there?
I don't know.
It looked like he missed his braking point, yeah?
Yeah, synchronized air milling the corner, it looks like to me is...
Here we go. Daniel
We're back live on an incident to be... Or not, somehow.
Great bit of work there by Daniel Byrne.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to end that well.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just trying to find Joshy Horton. He's all alone, mate. He's up there. I just thought I'd put him on the bottom camera because he's lonely, also lonely. Give him some love out there because he is taking it away big time. What is he? He's about 7 seconds off Jackson Dial. Yeah. Jackson Dial and Alex have been fighting it out. Alex Zalikas, he's snuck his way up into third place without even knowing. How the hell did he get up there?
Yeah, survived with all the other
All
shenanigans.
the carnage
going
around
on.
him. He's just gone his way through nicely as the battle keeps going. You've got Mitchy Noble now having a bit of a go there. I think that's Thomas Cooley. No, I'm not right. Liam Jensen. Yep. They're coming through. Still a few wet spots. You can still see the rooster tail popping up here and there on this track. But we are down to the last minute and a half, and still people are battling for minor positions all the way through. As you can see, there's Grinder coming through on the outside with one of the SLM boys. A little bit of puff of Rooster coming out. The SLM boys on the inside line, just making sure he pushes him out enough wide to get that road all the way around. And then there's someone
You
parked
can't
facing
park
the
there,
right way.
mate.
No, you're going to get a ticket, man, or I'll charge you $100 an hour. That is David Simmons, by the look of it, parked outside there, having a bit of a go. Mitchy Noble is slowed down by the look of it too. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be in a motion rig hitting those walls. Look at them coming down the main straight. We've got one of the Cooley boys coming in, and then there's nice bit of move there. Grinder's got himself out of the way.
Oh, look, Trevor Mortimer.
Oh, Mortimer
Right
again.
there.
He's starting to have as much luck as Danny Bartouche at the moment, Mortimer. Since last week, all I've been seeing him is just destroying cars.
Thomas Cooley went around.
Here we go. Is that the white flag coming through now? I can't quite see it, but ladies and gentlemen, I can see good old Joshy Horton coming through. Yep, the white flag is out. He is on his final lap on the bottom screen. He has got some people following him. Brandon Levin, what? He is stayed out of trouble. He's got himself at the pointy end again. Alex Azika, so if you do remember, viewers, we had...
Something happened to Jackson Dial. He's now down to 5th.
Yes, I was about to say, Jackson Dial was fighting with Gallo, and then Jackson Dial was on his own, and then Jackson Dial just disappeared as well. And I'm not sure what the occasion was, but let's have a look if we can find it. Here's James. Look at that. James Doyle spinning it around. That was lucky. He just missed all the cars in front of him. And here's Joshua Horton catching up the back markers. And one of the back markers is a red Team SRW vehicle of my brother's. Mr. Trainer, oh well, yeah, it is one of those nights. And coming down the final few corners, we'll have a look to see what happened to Dial a bit later. But he has opened it up big time for Brandon Levin.
Oh, no! Oh, that's... No, they're still going!
I'm not sure what he's watching, but it's not. I'll tell you what I'm saying. Oh
no!
Dean is nearly taking out the race leader in the final few corners. Could have been some team orders there from SRW to take out Joshy Horton from Vermilion to take Brandon Levin the top step, but it wasn't. I can guarantee you it wasn't. That was just Dean being Dean, doing Dean things and coming around the final few corners. The final lap, ladies and gentlemen, as he passes the pit entrance. There is Joshua Horton from Vermilion taking out Heat 3 as he drifts around the corner and crosses the line. Josh Horton is the winner of round 4, Heat 3 for the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Second place coming across the line is Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsport. And Alex Azikis, the young fella from Murray Performance, has got to the top step and got himself in 3rd place. What this all means is that we are not going to be leaving a lot of people because the Pro-Am's leader is Morgan Dial. He is in 7th place, and the amateur that's coming up through the field, I can't see who it is, but the boys are finding it tooth and nail for the last few points. Here comes Grinder. Oh, trying to get it out of there, but not quite enough to make it count. What a race that was. That was absolutely wicked. Oh, we have got some amazing battle packs in this race tonight. In the back of the grid, the front of the grid, the middle of the grid, it's just been everywhere.
Yeah, I said at the top of the show that I was worried that this wouldn't be the most raceable track, but holy crackers, was I wrong. This was incredible.
It was. It
series
was
doesn't miss.
damn good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, he's found himself a puddle. Yeah, he's found himself a puddle. It's definitely put on a show tonight. This track is definitely put on a show, and the drivers have put on an absolute amazing bit of driving. A lot of the incidents we saw was purely rear ends coming loose from puddles and mud and stuff like that. Really, there wasn't a hell of a lot of people dropping in underneath each other or anything like that. So I don't think anyone's got really much to cry about. But what a cracking bit of racing! And this young fella, we know what he's like when he gets out in the open, and you let the toe go. He will punish you and just break away.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for most of the night, as everything was going on behind him.
The driving out there is pretty pathetic, to be honest. I don't know, man. Not from our perspective. He may be very, very tight, but a lot of the incidents, like 2-3 wide, you can see that guys are in positions where they would normally be, and then the rear end would just twitch that little bit and cause an incident. It's like, yeah, all right, the track's a bit slippery. Maybe you shouldn't be there, but you know what? It's racing, and it's a wide track, and you can get through wide. The water is an absolute killer out there. Let's have a look to see who's going to come in and have a bit of a chinwag with us. Who have we got for the major positions?
It's going to be Horton, Levin, Sezikis, Morgan Dial, and Ash Glover.
Ash Glover. We spoke to Ash last week, didn't we? I think we did.
That's an excellent question.
I confirm. All right. Get these boys in here. Let's have a bit of a chinwag. Let's see what it was like from the driver's perspective. See what they like. There's no one in the green room yet. So get your little tushes in that green room. We're serving chips, dips, and whips. Who is Morgan Doll? Okay, Morgan Doll. Morgan Doll was what? The Pro-Am?
Yes.
Ash Glover, here we go. We'll get, ladies and gentlemen, let's start it off and let's get it cracking. It is 9:43. And it's been an amazing night tonight with them driving out there. Ash Glover taking out the AMs in the feature race tonight for round 4 of the Warren & Brown Tools at Jerez. How are you, buddy, and how was it out there, mate? Oh, where'd he go?
That too is an excellent question.
I thought I pulled you in there, Ash, but then I lost you as I finished introducing you, mate. How was it out there, mate?
Yeah, hard.
Hard?
Difficult night. I practiced a little bit through the week and dry and come out there and it was soaking wet. So but really, cool. Heaps of fun and but difficult. Had a shocking first race. Terrible first race. Looped a couple of times and just tried to get a little bit more consistent. So no, I ended up pretty good.
It was just those little patches of water were catching out a lot of people. Was that the tricky part?
Yeah, it was. It's so funny. Like you think you've got this perfect dry line, and then all of a sudden your left wheel will hit a bit of wet stuff, and before you know it, you're gone. So that and the ripple strips were just trying to stay off those, and trying to stay on the black stuff was probably just imperative tonight. Just staying there and looking out.
And looking out, and you did well in the third one, mate. You did a cracking night and got yourself a top step podium for the AMs, man. Title fight is still hot to trot for the AMs. Only, I think, from memory serves me, it was only like 46 points difference. I think each of the titles are only about 40 points of difference. So a lot of work to be done and a lot of killer tracks to be going. How are you finding the season so far?
Yeah, I love it. Last week was really good, obviously, and done really well then. And just it's really cool. There's heaps of good races on the track as well. So I find it's really good. Everyone's sort of pretty well stays out of your way if you give them a bit of room. And but it's cool. There's heaps of good quality races out there, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's good to hear, mate. It's good to hear. It when I hear you talk like that, it makes me miss being out there. But then I see the carnage, and then I was telling Mr. Watson there, I see the carnage, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm better up here at the moment because I would be a contributing factor to a lot of the mess.
It's fun, but I'm sweating in the seat at the moment, so it's a lot of fun, but pretty hard as well. So but good night, really good night.
Who gets Mr. Glover out on track, mate?
Yeah, same as last week. It's just Rogue Racing and Trev and the boys at Koala Cartel. They always sort of give a helping hand and always keen to jump on and give advice and stuff like that. So it makes me better every week. So
you're gonna have to give Trev a big hug, mate, because that's 2 weeks in a row where he's just been in carnage mode.
I'm having a chat to him, and he's had a couple of rough ones, but he'll get there.
Talk him off the ledge, mate. Don't let him jump. All right.
We'll do.
Colin Sinka still loves you, mate.
Thanks for putting the night on too, like all you guys in the admin and stuff like that. Everyone at SRW and stuff. It's really, really cool. This is my second season, and I really enjoy it. So it's really cool to be a part of.
Excellent, mate. Glad to hear you having fun, mate. That's the most important thing that me and Dean say about their series. As long as our series are fun and everyone's having a blast, we're doing the right thing. So congratulations, dude. The pointy end's looking good for you. Keep the battle alive, man, and good luck next week.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Take care, brother.
Bye.
All right, so we've got a few more out there. We've got we just had Ash. We've got Morgan Dial. And who are we missing in there? We're missing someone. Oh, Brandon Levin. Brandon Levin's missing. He's done a runner. Ladies and gentlemen, a newcomer tonight to the series who has been racing in the in the Gentleman's Sim Racing Club. And I know the name Dial very well because his brother Jackson destroyed us in the open wheelers in the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. Morgan, how you doing? Is it brother, cousin?
Younger brother.
Younger brother. There you go. The Dials are out, man, and come out for a bit of fun. How was your inauguration out there tonight, mate? You've obviously taken the Pro-Am top step tonight on your first punt out there. How was it?
Oh, so much fun, mate. It's my first race I've done in the 86s, and I had an absolute blast, to be honest. Tough racing, hard racing, but fun racing nonetheless. Weather posed a bit of an issue as I race on controller, but we handled it pretty well nonetheless. Just really happy with the results that I got, at least.
Well, it was tough out there. With the puddles the hardest bit, or was it the 42 cars?
I mean, the first couple of laps, I'd say the 42 cars, and then from there, it's just trying not to crash out on the puddles. But it was fun racing.
Excellent. It's good to hear having a bit of fun. And what possessed the madness to come over to the dark side and jump on track of the 86s?
I had only been racing the MX-5s up till now, just as they're a bit easier for me to pick up on the controller, but 86s with ABS and everything.
Hang on, freeze. Are you racing on a controller?
Yeah, I race on controller at the moment. I'm hoping to get a sim soon.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, I'm dead serious.
Oh, my God. You know what? I think maybe I should start racing controller because you would destroy me with a controller and I've got a sim wheel and rig. Oh, man.
I'm sure you can pick it up pretty well.
I can't wait to see what you do when you get yourself a wheel out there, man. That is crazy. That's even more kudos. Mr. Watson, have you got anything to say to that?
A lot of things I don't know if I could repeat on air. That is
average response, to be honest, to it.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Well, you know what? That's double congratulations, mate. With a controller, so your feet wouldn't even be in touching the pedals or brakes or anything.
And to be honest, every time I saw those puddles, so.
Oh, mate, that is a cracking effort. Well done, dude. Congratulations. That just takes it to the next level. I've only ever seen another driver do that, and that was what was his name? Danny. What's his name? The little blonde boy. He went to someone else with us. I can't remember his name right now, but another legend who had to do that because his rig crashed and he needed the critical points for a title. But well done, mate. That's some cracking work out there. Who gets the Jackson Dole family out on track, mate? Do you guys have got a team with the 7-Eleven logos on it, which I might have to get you to change. But who supports you guys out there for the title and for fighting and racing?
No one at the moment, just privateers, but we're hoping to make a little team of our own, to be honest. Probably around dial up would be the team name, but soon to come, hopefully.
As long as you're not as slow as dial up speed, you'll be right. Congratulations, man. Good to see you out on track. I'm glad you guys are having fun. All right, take care, brother. Good luck next week. We'll see you next week for another cracking effort. I can't wait to see what that remote control, what those controllers do next week, man. I'm going to be watching you like a hawk now.
I'll keep them warm.
Take care. Cheers, Morgan. Well, that was a bit of a shock to the system, Mr. Watson. I'm still in shock right now. Well, Brandon Levin's gone. Do you want to interview Alex Zizekas after an amazing performance he's done there? Ladies and gentlemen, round 4 of the Warren and Brown Tools feature race. Mr. Alex Zizekas takes out second place, slides it in unnoticed for a while, and has a cracking effort for Murray Performance. Mr. Watson's got a few questions for you, Alex, and congratulations on your podium finish.
Yeah, thank you. Let's hear those questions.
Like Steve said, we didn't really show you a whole lot, and considering all the things going on in this race, I think that's the best compliment we could have given you.
Yeah, indeed it was.
Yeah, just a lot of chaos with, hard racing, guys clipping the puddles and getting sent to Timbuktu. How are you able to avoid all that and put your head down and get a nice, good, clean drive into P3?
Well, I was just trying my best to stay out of trouble, avoid the puddles as much as I could. Whenever I was touching the puddles, I just wouldn't have too much throttle. I'd just get off the throttle and keep the car still so that I wouldn't spin it out like how I did in race 2. And I'm just picking the right time when to overtake people. And that's what got us to the podium tonight.
Yeah, and just take us through the mindset going into a race like this. It's really unique because it's not a typical wet race where you're already going, okay, I need to take it easy, be easy on the throttle. Just kind of having to avoid landmines there, just randomly placed puddles.
Yeah, that was the main thing I was trying to focus on tonight, just avoid them puddles, so that will keep me out of trouble and just get me up there, because the moment you hit a puddle, it's over. You're either in the barrier or you're into someone, or you spin off the track. And so just trying to avoid all those puddles so then it could get me up to where we came.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, those puddles ain't nothing but trouble.
They sure are.
This is a heck of a run for you tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, I'd like to give the team a shout-out, South, Lodge Brothers, Night Shift Collective, Jet, the whole team, and
Excellent, mate. Well, Mr. Alex, just say your surname for me one more time.
Zizekas.
I do say it right. Zizekas, good.
Yeah.
Good. I was a bit worried I wasn't saying it right because I know that I got a few Gamotos that are friends of mine as well, so I do follow the language quite well. But well done, mate. It's good to see you out there doing a cracking job, dude. Keep it up. At the moment, you're the lead Murray Performance car out there, man. So you got to wave that flag and keep going with it.
Yeah, sure do.
All right, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season, dude. See you back up here soon.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen him lose it halfway through the second heat. He's had some cracking pace all night. We know that he's a weapon out on track. We know that if you let him get out there and break the toe, that he's just going to tear it up like he usually does. But got caught out by a puddle in heat 2, Mr. Horton. What happened?
Yeah, that would have been catching me out all night. Look, it's one that when you drive into it, it just sort of holds you there and you can't really get out. And I tried to get out and paid the price. So,
Well, you weren't the only one there. A couple of drivers got really hooked up in it, and it either takes the rear end out, or it drags you into the dirt and just rotates you.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. Like, ideally, you just wouldn't drive into it, but yeah, it's not a great place to have a spin. You lose a lot of time there.
Live on the edge, mate. Live on the edge, you reckon, and just go for it.
I mean, if you were to gain a half a tenth per lap, go for it. Yeah.
So what it was the gamble every lap. All right, I made it through. That's a half a tenth more. I've made it through half a tenth more. But unfortunately, when it caught you, you lost about 20 tenths.
yeah. Risk versus reward, not worth it. So
with the amount of cars on track tonight, it was spectacular viewing for us. We were going up and down the field all night. A lot of big battle packs, but there was a couple of situations there. It was like 2 wides in the battle packs of 4. Now, when you're in such a close proximity of all these cars, you really can't see where the puddles are, can you? So you're just sort of battling the puddles when they surprise you. I saw a lot of wiggling going on. A lot of the incidents that we saw tonight seemed to be just people losing traction from the puddles.
Yeah, it was very hard to actually see. Like, after a few laps, you sort of start to learn where they all are. But for whatever reason, we had, 2 full dry races and the puddles just wouldn't disappear on the race line. So I'm unsure how that works because we were there for like 2.5 hours all lapping on hot slicks. So ideally it should disappear, but no, it was pretty hard to judge. It caught me out a few times too behind other cars trying to get back through the field.
Yeah. What did you think of the first race in the wet?
I loved it. Every second of it. Those drying conditions I excel at, and I just love to drive through it. It's just, it changes every lap. You got to be thinking all the time.
How are these wet tyres affecting when the track's drying out? Do you have to, like in real world, keep them wet and cool them down?
Not as much. The Toyota 86 tyres generally drive the same. In iRacing, at least, they generally drive the same, so you can sort of just drive the racing line or whatever's fastest enough to worry about it. In other cars, maybe just to bring the temps back down.
Yep. Well, it's good to see, mate. Well, it's good to see you had another cracking run out of there tonight. The points are critical, so you're starting to rack them up. Competitors out there are having it seems to be you or someone else winning it. We've had a couple of different people winning it and doing well. Actually, Brandon Levin again's popped up at the pointy end 2 weeks in a row for the feature, so he's got some critical points as well. So I think everyone else is taking points off each other. You've probably been the most consistent so far, but look out. I can't wait to see when some of these boys hit some form. Dougie Gowans has just let you go. I don't know what he's doing tonight. He was everywhere and anywhere in the last few races, so maybe you need to grab the old man and get him under your wing again and straighten him out a bit, mate.
Yeah, well, Doug's probably one of my favourite on the grid, so I'd love to be battling him often, but it seems like he doesn't have the time at the moment to get it all done, which is fine. He's got his own stuff going on, so
yes, he has. He's a very busy man.
Giving it a go.
Yeah, very busy man. Got a very busy business as well, and this is going to be his last season as admin for Australian Open Wheel Nationals and the Super Formula Lights. So he said, I need to start practicing more. And he's planning on doing some holiday trips. He's bought a caravan. He's becoming a grey nomad. But back to you, Mr. Horton. Excellent performance out there tonight, mate. Cracking pace, blistering out there. Who gets Mr. Horton out on track and supports your racing, mate?
First of all, big shout out to the guys at SRW. It's an amazing series. Everyone should jump in. It's great fun. We've seen a few new faces recently, and they're definitely coming up, and I appreciate all the new ones. But RS for Vermilion Esports, and our sponsors are Hymo Setups, Burb Designs, thekartshop.com.au, Supernova Motorsports, Lewis Greathead Online Coaching, and Vermilion X Coaching.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. I'm sure the Vermilion boys are waving that flag out there and stoked with your performances. It's good to see you on track winning again, mate, and not just doing RC duties for me. So loving your work, mate. Keep it going and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.
All right, take care, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our feature race winner, Mr. Joshua Horton, who's going to be pretty much leading the series after tonight's points haul. Mr. Watson, any final words, mate? That was an absolute cracker out there tonight, and viewers out there need to spread the word and share it and let your mates watch it because that was just absolute blistering.
Yeah, once again, this series doesn't miss. That was yet another week of wild, non-stop action. Hard pressed to find a night racing in this series that is, at the very least, meh. Pretty much all the ones I've seen just turn into absolute bangers, and even at a track that maybe doesn't necessarily stand out. Yeah, but good gracious, just put on a show.
Yeah, when just for the viewers' perspective, when I asked Mr. Watson what his thoughts on his track was, he said exactly that. But this put on a whoa. That was a cracking bit of racing everywhere.
I'm very much not whelmed by tonight's racing, that is for sure.
Not whelmed, now overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
Well, it's been another cracking night out there, a lot of fun, and I'm serious when I say share the views out there, peeps, because the boys out there, they deserve to be out in the masses to show people what they do. 42 cars out there tonight that just tore it up from the very back to the very front, fighting for every critical point. 3 titles on the line, amateurs, pro-ams and pros, everyone fighting for every single point. An amateur that finishes in the top 10 gets a massive point boost up against his teammates. So they're fighting all the way through against higher opponents as well because every point is critical. If you are a fan, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Get on board and support the drivers, support the series, support the channel as well. And if you're an avid racer, head out to www.simracingworld.com.au and check out the subscriptions. There's still a few spots left in the GT3s. I think everything else is pretty much closed. Introduction season of GT3s on a Sunday night is still racking them up and they're having a blast out there. But thank you very much to Shunt Scenery for the support they've given us for 2025. If you're after some 3D modeling for your flight simulation experience, get a hold of them and reach out to them for a bit of extra detail. Nightshade Apparel for supporting us. Moser Racing for the whole 12 months of support with our Super Formula Light series. It's been an absolute banger. Hopefully they stay on for 2026. And also reaching out to then to Grim Industries, the home of the motorsports table. You can't even call it V8 table anymore because the last engine was a V12 and he's got a couple of V12 V8s and Ferrari engines sitting on the bench at the moment putting them together. So a big shout out to them. Phoenix Driver Development for your one-on-one or team racing in the Gen 3 and Gen 2 V8s. Have a look at their website or their Facebook page and reach out to Laz and Rian. They've also sell setups and things like that as well as part of their packages. Guaranteed to improve your pace and give you some education on how to drive those V8 beasts. And then last of all, we have to thank is Warren and Brown Tools for supporting us week in, week out on all this amazing racing. Support them like they support us. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight was the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals at Jerez, and it was a cracker. We had some amazing fun. Please come and join us again next week for some more fun. Same time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays. See you all soon, and thank you very much for your support.